We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The incomparable Carl the Cobra Froch. He comes in 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man. 6 foot tall. Carl. Here comes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
Expectations are sky high. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And he did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Well done with that counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And there goes Jacobs, he's down! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What about Jacobs in that last round? That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
There's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Jab does not score. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Action. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. watching that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Shots off, don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this one.
There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That right hook not connecting. They stopped the hook there. How about that time counter shot? Perfect counter lands. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Those counter punches have to hurt. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't land the jab there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about thoughts in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Every time he throws a punch. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Final 10 seconds. Hold her right there. Jacobs in real trouble. Jacobs in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Switch up. Get your butts back together.
There's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
The sweetest thing, yeah. I left all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. Yeah. I tried to change what I cannot undo.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. One of the best to ever do it. Carl, the Cobra Froch, 6 foot 1 inches tall with a 75.2-inch reach. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 187 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Carl, here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a 2-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night.
All right.
Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
And there's the bell for round 1. Stiff jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Left hook. Usually you don't need a weapon weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about watching that last round. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
In trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And counter punching. Fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab misses. Can't score with that jab. Can't find a home for that jab. A very competitive round. Did you see that? Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Talk about Froch in that last round. At this point, the bell rings and we start the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Counter shot. His jab just got blocked. jab just got blocked. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. So about watching that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just stay focused. Give him back and go again. Don't worry about that, man. Listen. Now, don't wait to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Don't care. Go out there and win this next round. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You want everything.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
He blocks that right hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that.
And the Cobra is down! Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get triggered.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about watching that last round. Well, this is a very important. And there's the bell for round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Do you believe what we're seeing? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Defense is not an option for these two. Just missed with that jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Let's start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
He blocks the jab. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Oh my God, Johnny! And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your breath.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Carl Froch, we didn't see. And finally, Carl Froch goes down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Talking about Froch in that last round. Well, here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Both men step back for just a moment. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Froch in that last round. Well, there was no... And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
But for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Whoa, Johnny! Froch in trouble. And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. As we take another look, you can see it. The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won him the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement.